spend a couple of crochet days together. Typically in a week I have a couple of days that I can dedicate to all things crochet related. This week I have just finished a project that I need to weave in the ends. I have a pattern test that I'm starting, which I am actually testing for, which is really fun, and I have just like some other errands that I need to do this week, so I thought I'd bring you along for the journey with me. Also, hello, if you don't know me, my name is Rajan, aka Not Half Bad Crochet, and if you enjoy crochet content like vlogs, day in the lives and tutorials, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Obviously, if you enjoyed this video, give it a little like and leave me a comment to let me know what you think. So today specifically I have a dentist appointment. I also am going to be starting a pattern test. So I have never done a pattern test before where I've actually tested a pattern for another designer. Typically, obviously, I'm on the other side because I am designing patterns and then get them pattern tested. So I'm really excited to do this. I think it's going to be really fun. The project itself is really fun. It is the Clown College Sweater by Aidan Wells Crochet. I'll put up a picture here so you can see what it looks like. It's a really fun like clown tapestry piece, and I'm really excited to do it. I was kind of debating between starting this project or doing my own project, which is also a tapestry piece, and it's like my Halloween project of 2025, but I decided to do this one first because I figured it would be a little bit easier, and also it's not as involved as the tapestry project that I want to be doing for my Halloween project. So I want to get this done first so that at least I've got it done for the designer and I don't kind of have to worry about it, because my Halloween project is a little bit more complex. Like, I've designed it all myself. I've done all of the kind of graphs for it and stuff, and I don't know how long it's going to take me, so I didn't really want to like be in the position where I am like running out of time, and I don't want to rush my project to get Aidan's project done in time for like the deadline of the pattern test basically. So I figured this kind of just makes a lot more sense in terms of timeline. So right now I need to go to the dentist, so I'm going to bring you along with me. Finally, it's just a long old journey. Like, my dentist it's not far from me mileage wise, but public transport wise it's like a good couple of trains. So I had like a decent time on trains and having to like wait for my next train, blah blah blah. And then also on the way home I got the wrong train, so the train that I was getting back was at like 12:40 something, but there was the train that I got on by accident was at the exact same time, but they were just on different platforms. So I just didn't really like look at the fucking board properly, which is so unlike me because I am very attentive when it comes to stuff like that, because I hate the idea of getting on the wrong train or like accidentally going to the wrong stop or whatever. So that was really annoying. It added like about half an hour, 40 minutes extra to my journey because I had to get off at like the next stop and then like make my way back essentially. And then the timing of the trains just got really fucked up, so very annoying, but like it's fine. I'm back home now. I basically at the dentist had to get a crown put on. I've just had like a problem with one of my teeth where it was causing me a lot of pain. If you've seen any of my recent vlogs, you probably know, not even that recent to be fair, I feel like maybe a little while ago, like probably last, I want to say like the end of last year was when I was experiencing a lot of pain, and then I had to go to a specialist, get like a specialist procedure done, like a really deep root canal essentially by a specialist. And then after that I had to get a temporary crown put on, and then put a crown put on, and then like an actual crown. So I've just been back and forth from the fucking dentist all of the time, and I'm not like scared of the dentist. I don't hate the dentist, but I just hate how expensive it is. I hate how expensive it is. I hate how time consuming it is. If you've ever had like any sort of real agonizing tooth pain, it is like completely debilitating. Like I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, I could barely talk properly. I was just in so much pain all of the time. And then having the temporary crown on was just like really awkward. And like, yeah, I've not been able to kind of like eat the foods that I want to eat. I've not been able to like, you know, be myself. So now that I've got a proper crown put on, hopefully I obviously don't need to go to the dentist anymore. That's like the last kind of step of the procedure, thank God. But also hopefully now this means that I can just like be normal. I can like chew foods normally. So yeah, I've done it. That was like my hardest task of the day. It's like 2 o'clock now because like I said, it took me ages to get there. It took me ages to come back, as well as my little detour that I made. But along the way, I basically started the pattern test for Aidan's sweater, and I started doing the sleeve because where the front and the back panels are tapestry, I was like, I don't really want to bring multiple balls of yarn with me and like have to deal with counting and stuff on the train and whatever in case it was busy, whatever. So I just did the sleeves. I got pretty far. Let me show you actually. So yeah, I got pretty far into sleeve number 1. I'm using this really nice variegated yarn from Sunbeam. It is a like white, pink and yellow blend, and if you know me, you know that I love yellow and pink together, so of course I'm using this. But yeah, this is the sleeve. It looks really, really cute. I love how this yarn works up. It looks so nice, really, really nice. So yeah, I think I'm about like halfway through sleeve number 1. I do need to like check the pattern just to make sure like I'm doing it correctly, but I did like take a picture of this part of the pattern on my phone just so I had it for reference. But then the point that I got to, I was like, I don't have any further instructions, so I was like, let me just pause, and then I could obviously carry on today. And yeah, now I want to, what do I want to do? I want to have like a little bit of a tidy of the flat. I need to eat something properly because I had to get like a fucking boring ass sausage roll from like, you know, like the train station like cafes and stuff, and it was fine, but like it wasn't good, and it obviously wasn't a sufficient lunch. So yes, I am going to eat some proper food, and then I think, do I have any editing to do? No. So basically, oh, also I will be doing like a whole vlog for this pattern test like process because I want to share the process, and like I've never done a pattern test before. I thought it would be quite fun and just do it as like a project vlog essentially. But yeah, I have just finished a project of a like fun little slutty dress for All Points East Festival. All Points East Festival is like a day festival in England, in the UK, in London specifically, and I'm going to the Saturday day, which is where Ray is headlining, and there's been like a bunch of other days that have already happened, but I wanted to crochet myself a fun little slutty dress for the event, but something I could obviously also wear at a later time. And I finished the project, I finished it like on Monday, and then I blocked it, and so it's currently still drying. So I need to double check if it's dry. If it's dry, I want to weave in the ends just so it's done. If not, then I will have to wait till tomorrow. So today's Thursday, the festival was on Saturday. So hopefully it's dry because I'd really rather just get the ends weaved in like as soon as possible, and then at least I know it's done. I don't have to worry about anything like closer to the day of the festival, you know? So yes, if the dress is dry, I will weave in the ends. If not, I'm just gonna like carry on with this project. And yeah, let's go hang out. Okay, so I just went to go check my dress. It's still like, you know when you're like, are you damp, are you cold? It's one of those, because I basically had it obviously blocking on like my blocking mat, and then I moved it to like hang in my window because it was really sunny the past couple of days. So I was like, okay, well the sun can like, you know, help dry it faster. But of course the sun has gone in and it feels a lot cooler, and it's like very mild weather-wise. Like it's warm, but it's not sunny. Honestly, it kind of feels like a lovely autumn day. Like when I was outside, I was like, this is like the perfect weather for me because it's kind of warm, but it's not cold. It's not cold, but it's not hot. It's t-shirt weather. I'm wearing a t-shirt and jeans. It's perfect weather for me. So yeah, it's kind of like the tiniest bit damp still, I think. So basically I've moved it onto like my Era, which is like one of those heated ones, which for summertime, obviously we've not had plugged in because it's warm and we don't need to. But yeah, so I put it on that and I've just turned it on, so hopefully that will kind of like speed up the drying process a little bit. I'm hoping by tomorrow, I'll probably leave it till like this evening and see how it is, and then tomorrow I can weave in the ends. I will give it a little try on first before I weave in the ends, because I have a sneaky suspicion that the straps have potentially stretched a little bit, not by a lot, but like because of the fit of it, it's like a cowl neck. If the straps have stretched too much, then like the cowl neck will be really, really low. And as much as I want this to be a slutty dress, I still want to be like, I don't want to be like tits out, you know, like I want to like a little bit of tits but not out. That's what I'm doing with the dress. I have collected all of my yarn for the clown college sweater in this container. Very much not fitting. I've had to jam everything in, but it's fine. Now I'm going to, I think, work on the rest of the sleeve, and then I can actually like make a start on the tapestry part. Or maybe do I want to just do the tapestry part? I think I want to just do the tapestry part, because the best thing about this pattern, or so far what I've realised, is that there's a link to Stitch Fiddle, so I don't have to count as much because I can see it all on Stitch Fiddle. So I think I'm gonna start on the back and front panel, one of them, and just, yeah, see how it goes. Basically I'm gonna be watching something. What should I watch? I've been watching Only Murders in the Building, and I've also been watching Spy X Family. I love them both. My bestie has been trying to get me to watch, sorry, that's my rabbit having his lunch. My bestie's been trying to get me to watch Spy X Family for literally years. Like, before I even started watching anime, she was like, you will love this, and then I started watching anime, and then I just haven't watched it. I don't know why, not for any particular reason, but I think it's because a lot of the time I watch anime with my partner, and the anime that I watch on my own, I just was like not really in the mood for it. So yeah, I've started watching it. I love it. It's so good. I love it so much. Anya is so funny. She's so funny. I love her so much. And obviously I have a little crush on Lloyd. That's fine. That is what it is. I will accept that. He's an adult. Because sometimes in anime, obviously there's all these like fucking children, and like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I'm like, the sexualization of some of these characters low-key makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But I don't think Lloyd is like particularly sexualized. I think he's just kind of hot. I think his character is just like very attractive. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I've also been watching Only Murders in the Building. I'm on season 3. I'm really enjoying it. I love a good murder mystery, and I'm honestly shocked it's taken me this long to get into it. I think I just presumed it was going to be like a little bit cringe, and like it is cringe, but it's cringe in a fun way. I'm kind of toying between watching one of those, or maybe I could watch a film. What's on my list at the moment? I don't think I've got any films that are really grabbing my attention at the moment. Nothing right now. Me and my partner are going to go see Weapons in the cinema in like next week, early next week. I'm really looking forward to watching it. I've heard great things. Also, we're watching the Demon Slayer movie, which I'm also really excited about. So yes, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna actually crochet. Hello, it is a new day. It's like 2 p.m, so this is my first check-in of the day. What did I do today? What have I been doing? I went to the gym. Oh no, I got my legs waxed first. I got my brows done. They look really good, I gotta say. They look excellent. Yeah, got my legs waxed and then went to the gym. I just walked. I just wanted to move my body a little bit. So I did like an hour walk, walked for about 5 kilometers, and then I needed to go to Asda to get some groceries. Picked up some groceries, came home, and then because All Points Easter's tomorrow, I got us, me and my partner, some like breakfast and stuff, just like for quick stuff in the morning, and like some lunch bits. And because we are basically staying overnight like tomorrow night, so we don't have to like rush home for trains, like last trains and stuff, we're gonna go to the hotel to like get ready, because I was like, there's no point us kind of like getting ready here and then going and then just kind of like being early for no reason. So I was just getting some of my stuff together. If my lips look crazy, it's because I was like testing out different like lip combos because I didn't know what combo I wanted, and obviously I want to like pack as little makeup as possible. So yeah, I was just getting my makeup ready. I got my jewelry together, and then basically what I did is that on my clothes area, because it's one of the like heated ones, I put it on before I left. But ironically, it's actually quite sunny today. It's pretty warm. You can probably hear the fan going. So if tomorrow's weather is like today, perfect. But if tomorrow's weather was like yesterday, I think I'm probably going to be a bit chilly. So I need to kind of think of potential covers that I can wear with this dress. It does obviously like, it is gonna like ruin the outfit, because ideally I wanted to just wear the dress, but I reckon I will definitely need something for like the evening when the sun goes down regardless. So I think I've got like a few options. I've got like a nice like light minty green shirt that I think would look quite cute just to wear over it, as a worst comes to worst, like, you know, worst case scenario sort of thing. But my dress is definitely dry, thank God, because I was really like, I really need to weave in these ends. So I just tried it on just to make sure all is well. All is well. It looks really, really good. I'm so pleased with how this dress has turned out, and I really think that I might make myself like another cowl neck top. I don't know if I'll do it soon, because obviously we're kind of moving into like autumn and winter, but I just love how a cowl neck top looks on me. I think it looks so good with my body. And I feel really comfortable in them. I feel really hot and sexy in them. So yeah, I might make one in the future, maybe do a pattern or a tutorial or something, because they're very simple, very easy. I think it's just about finding the right stitch. So now I'm going to spend some time weaving in the ends. Obviously I need to do this before the day is up, because I need to wear it tomorrow, but I reckon I'll be able to. I've got like a fair few to do, just because I was working with like some scrap yarn and stuff, but I reckon it'll be fine. Like I said, it's like 2 o'clock. I've got like, what, 3 hours before my partner finishes work, and then I can do it in the evening as well. It is cleaning day today, so annoyingly I'm gonna have to do some cleaning. It's not the end of the world, and I'll still be able to get this done. So yeah, I'm gonna watch Only Murders in the Building. I'm gonna weave in some ends, and let's hang out for the rest of the day. Hi friends, it is I think 2 days since I last caught up with you. So we obviously had All Points East on Saturday. It was excellent. I had a really, really good time. I have a whole vlog coming for Vlogoween. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I'm taking part in Vlogoween this year, and I'm doing vlogs that like, this is what I did on the 1st of October, this is what I did on the 2nd of October, because like I work, so like it's not going to be particularly fun, you know. So I basically planned all of these vlogs really far in advance, and like I'm like doing stuff, you know, like I might be like, I went to All Points East, so I vlogged that, and that's going to be part of my Vlogoween series, if that makes any sense, and like other things that I've been doing. So I've tried my best to like keep a lot of them crochet related, but some of them are just like me doing fuck shit, you know. So I think they'll be fun. Like if you enjoy my content normally, you probably will enjoy my content outside of crochet. So yeah, I have a whole vlog coming for my actual day at All Points East, and that will be part of my Vlogoween series. But yeah, I had a really, really good day. You can probably tell from my voice. I did a lot of wooing, a lot of cheering. I'm gonna drink some of my smoothie because I'm kind of hungry actually. I did a lot of cheering. The dust at All Points East was pretty crazy. You've probably seen people talking about it if you've seen people talking about All Points East Festival. I had a lot of fun. Me and my partner came home yesterday. We didn't want to do anything yesterday. Like we were like so tired, like not sleepy tired, but we were just like very body tired. Like we're in our fucking 30s, man. Like going to a day festival is actually quite hard on us. Like my back was absolutely killing me just purely from being stood up like all day. We had a very chill day yesterday. I did some crocheting. I was basically working on the rest of my front panel for the clown college sweater. It looks really, really good. I basically finished like all of the tapestry part of the front panel, but I need to finish off doing some armhole shaping and then like the shoulder panels. So I have like, I think maybe like 10 rows left of this panel, but it looks really good. Like the tapestry part is obviously all done, but I love it. I think it's really fun. I am debating changing the color of the eyes and just kind of frogging it back to here, just because I'm not convinced about like the contrast of the eyes to the background. I think because the eyes are like a neon color, it's not contrasting with the background as much as I would like. So I'm low-key debating just frogging back to the start of the eyes and just changing the color to like a darker shade, because I think when you compare it to the other colors as well, it is very like obvious. So it's, or not obvious, but it's very like contrasting in my opinion. So I think this kind of feels like wonky, or it looks wonky. Am I crazy? Yeah, it looks a little bit wonky. Maybe it's just my eyes, or maybe it's the way I'm holding it. I don't know. I'll fix it. Anyway, yes, I'm not sure, undecided about that, but I did finish off like the tapestry part, which is fun. And it's really, really simple. Like it's such a great pattern, very well written. The chart itself is like very easy to read. I think it's going to be a really good like
beginner tapestry project for a lot of people. Not beginner in terms of like if you're a beginner crocheter, but if you've never done tapestry before, this is going to be like a good starter for you. But yeah, that's basically all I did yesterday. I finished watching Only Murders in the Building. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I thought I'm like the season 4, I think it was. I won't give any spoilers, but season 4 I kind of felt a little bit more emotional, you know, and like especially the end, I was like, oh god damn. But I'm looking forward to season 5. It comes out kind of soon actually, because it's like end of August now, so I think it comes out like early September, so I'm looking forward to season 5. And like I get the hype behind it actually. Now I'm like, oh, I understand why like people have such a love for these characters, because they're very lovable characters, and especially like all together, like the trio of Martin Short, Steve Martin and Selena Gomez, like I think they are very lovable, and they're all just like very endearing and enjoyable and so different to watch. And it's so fun seeing like Steve Martin and Martin Short in more modern stuff, because like they were in everything when I was growing up. Like they were in so many movies that I have distinct memories of watching growing up. So it's quite fun to see them not only again in like more modern stuff, but also like their way of acting is so different to like so many modern actors and like younger actors, that is really fun. Like I think that's why the show is so popular, because they're just like proper little weirdos, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really fun show, and I'm really looking forward to the next season. And then I watched Basil the Great Master Detective because I was like, I want to watch a comfort show. Basil the Great Master Detective, like Rattigan as the villain, actually kind of low-key scares me, and low-key scared me when I was a kid. And I get why, because he's still very scary. It's also a really short film. It's only like an hour and 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. But yeah, it's one of my favorite Disney movies. I love that film so much. So yes, I watched that, and then we just had a very chill dinner and then just relaxed for a little bit. Also at All Pixies, my dress went down a treat. It went down so well. I got so many compliments. I think it looked really good on me. I loved wearing it. It was very comfortable. I felt very confident in it. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me for the past few days while I did my errands and crocheted. If you enjoyed this video, give it a little like and leave me a comment to let me know what you think. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see any of my future Vlogoween posts, if you want to see how this project turns out, if you want to see any of my stuff, then yeah, subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one.